Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Jessica Drives, where I'm off to work again. They're doing some road construction on my road. They are milling it. Honestly, it's about time. They need to level the road off. It's really bad. And I mean, it's really bad. There's a notice on there. There's a little like ice cream place like right up the street from me, and there's a notice on this stupid thing. I don't know what it says, and as much as I really want to like turn around and read it, I don't care. Like, I legit don't care. It probably just says something about please do not let your kids, climb on the thing or something like that. There's a guy looking around for somebody because there's probably nobody there. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody there. So I think the garage is now closed, which sucks. That's where I get my car inspected, so I'm going to have to find a new place to do that now. God damn it. I hate that. But, yeah, so I am on my way to work. It's Tuesday morning. It is a little after 7. And it is day 2 of our heat wave, where the temperatures are going to be in the 90s. For those of you that don't know, I hate the heat. I hate it with a passion. My friend Jill was texting me last night saying how there's never a happy middle ground when you're older. She forgets that I'm 11 years younger than she is, but we're just going to ignore that. we're just going to ignore that. And I agree with her. There is no happy middle ground. In my head, there is, but then again, in my head, I'm also, everything's natural or real or attached or permanent versus when it's not, like now. Which is the other reason why I hate the heat, because these things will slide all over my chest unless there's something on the underside to hold them, and even then they'll still slide a bit, which sucks. And thanks to the fact that the couple sports bras that I have to hold them up are officially starting to wear out. I should have probably just worn one today for the hell of it. I don't really have any sports bras to hold these 2 luscious lady lumps of mine, which sucks. It cannot be backed up this far. It's only 7 in the morning. As we're getting like 2 miles from my place, there's always a traffic jam in the morning because there's construction for this massive right turn lane that they're working on for each side of the street. So it's a 4-way intersection, and there's all 4 sides are getting a right turn only lane. It beats the roundabout that was immediately and totally shot down for good reason, aside from the fact that they would have to close the road in order to get the roundabout done, and they could not do that because it is a heavily congested roadway. As in, it is a main road and there's no other side streets they can take to get around it for trucks and vehicles of that size. Like, I'm talking like big rigs, semis. So happily, we got to avoid that nightmare happening. A miracle on that. But now we're getting right turn only lanes, which I don't like them. Then again, what I like and what I don't like could fill a book. Alright, well, at least I got through the stoplight, which means I get to eat my breakfast at work today, because I'm going to make it there in plenty of time. I'm going to be super, super, super early today. I'm a good coworker. I'm a good employee, by the way. If you ever hire me for a job, I am a good employee. I will show up on time, if not early. I do my job. I'm the best employee you're ever going to have. Hands down. 100%. I'm the best employee you're ever going to have. But, yep. Now it's just the very long, there's a dump truck in front. Okay, that's why. The one, home and garden business came out onto the road. There are trucks out on the road. That's what's slowing everything up. The thing has a limiter on it. So it can only go so fast, which makes sense, I guess, but whatever. Whatever, floats its boat. Well, anyway, thought to give you guys a really cool. Oh, nice to on the couch. All right, it's beat the hell and. Okay, well, I am looking for a couch or a futon. As much as I like that one back there. Beat the hell means destroyed, which means would work for me, which means no. That's okay. There's a nice futon on Walmart's site. I'm actually debating buying. It only cost me like $200, which is not bad. It beats the $400 one that they have in the store. I think it's the exact same one. I can get it like for $200 less online, and I'm legit debating it because I'm gonna give. If I do that, I'm gonna give my mom my bed, so she'll have a better bed because hers the springs are shooting through the mattress. So she'll have a better bed. I'll have a couch in my room that'll double as a bed, so it'll be a futon, and yeah, my room will be a little cooler. And then I could have people stop bitching at me about how messy my room is because I'll have to clean it up a bit more. I'll have a little more room to move stuff. So that'll be very, very good, actually. Provided I'm able to do that. It is a very, very large if. No, that's the one. It is an if. If I find one that I like. And if I'm able to afford it. The $200 is not bad. I can swing that. Just take it right out of my savings. But if is good in this case. But yep, suffice to say though, that is my kind of goal is to get that. Get a futon in my room. The one that I can sleep on. So yay. And then my mom can have the bed that's in there. It'll be a lot more comfy for her. Larger. Because hers is only a single. That's a twin. So she'll like that. And then just like that, I can have a slightly cleaner room. Because then I'll have a little more room to maneuver around and move stuff. And then I can work on making a spot for a desk, which is my end goal, and bringing my chair down. Or, worst case scenario, getting a new chair, because I'm getting the feeling that the chair I have in my room that I've been wanting to drag down, my old room I should say, that I have been wanting to drag down for the last year at this point, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it down. I know I can get it down, but I don't think it's going to be worth keeping. But I might be able to clean it, at least clean the legs off. But worst case scenario, I'm thinking about it more and more. I'm like, if I do drag it down, I might just put it up for a yard sale and just say, you know what, yard sale fodder, just go with that. I gotta clean my old room up anyway. There's a good 6 to 10 years worth of trash up there, legit trash. Long story short, I lived with my grandparents. Well, my mom and I lived with my grandparents, and my grandfather had a very strict rule. Quote, do not come down. I was on the second floor. I was not allowed on the main floor after 8 o'clock at night, because it would be interrupting him and my grandmother, or then after she died, his alone time. So I was told, please do not come down unless you absolutely have to, which is basically if you have to use the bathroom, that is it. So, yeah, that was the whole issue there. So there's like a whole bunch of trash in my room because we were only allowed to have X amount of bags a week, and with my grandmother constantly emptying out the fridge because she felt like it, we quickly burned through every single bag of trash we were allowed to have a week. 4 bags, and we had 4 bags a week. Yep. Landscaping people. They do good work. I'm not going to lie about it. They do good work. Yeah, so there is that whole ordeal was that. But yeah, so my grandfather basically, and he was the one that if he said something, you had no choice but to do it. It was done. There was no further discussion, no further um, bargaining, reasoning, stuff like that. If he said no, then it was no. You could not. There was no let me appeal to higher power, because there was no higher power. He was the higher power. Yeah. Joke's on him. I now have his room. But yeah, so I do have to clean that room up. There's a lot of garbage up there, which will take time to clean up. I still have some of my crap up there yet. Most of which I could probably just throw out. Most, if not 99%, could probably go for yard sale, flea market, consignments, shit like that. I mean, there's stuff on my old bed up there, like my old bed, that, in all honesty, I could put up on eBay and probably make a killing. Provided it's still in good condition. I just have to clean a lot of it up, but you get the idea. It's just basically I have to get up there. However, there's two problems with that. One, it's summertime. Unofficially, summer has now begun because we're in a heat wave, and I know like the official start of summer is Friday, but it's summer. So whatever it says, it's summer. And my old room gets ungodly hot in the summer. Now, you think I'm joking about this, but I'm not. When I was a kid, it was so hot up there that I had a can of soda. A full can of soda. I took like 2 sips out of it. Okay? In 10 minutes, it was gone. It evaporated. I'm not even joking on that either, because I reached for the can of soda to get another sip, and there was nothing left in the can. And I'm like, I didn't take that massive of a swig. It was still full when I put it down. It was still heavy when I put it down, and that was only 5 minutes ago. And it was gone. It was that hot up there. Because my mom came up because she had saw something she didn't know if I'd be interested in. And, well, if I'd be interested in watching. It was like a cartoon she had saw while she was channel surfing. And then she's like, get your blanket, get your pillow. You're sleeping on the floor in the living room tonight. She goes, it is too hot up here. And then just like that, because there was a fan like by the back window, she tried her damnedest to get that to come on, and it was not budging. She looked right at my grandfather and said, either get some fans or Andy sleeps down here. And that was the truth. But yeah, so yay, I got to sleep down in the living room that night. Had to be up before my grandparents were the next morning, which was not difficult to do. And yeah, I slept down in the living room. The next day, my grandfather went and bought some fans. Like, he came back home with 2 box fans. He goes, here, one goes at the back window, one goes at the front window. So that worked out really well. So, I mean, wintertime's worst up there because it's freezing cold, but summer you're baking alive. At least in winter, moving around, you'll warm yourself back up, and you can just wear some thicker clothing. But in summertime, there's nothing you can do. I could have those windows wide open. I could have the fan going. I could have a fan going full blast to cool that room off. It's not going to help any because it's just so hot there. So, obviously, as much as I would love to go up there this summer and get like more of my crap out, like specifically my one, I do have a drawer, like this like little bookcase thing up there. I'd love to get that down. I can't, at least not right now. Plus, I don't have a room in my new room for the bookcase. It's not even that big. I was using it as a makeshift desk. Loved that, by the way. I got it from an aunt of mine who was moving out of her place and she couldn't take it with her, said, I'll take it. I stuck it in the back of my mom's car, and we stopped at a friend of ours, and I said, hey, can you take a look at this? And like, you have your husband take a look at this and make sure it's structurally sound. Because I didn't trust my aunt. She could have like damaged it, broken it, and that's why she didn't want to take it with her. And our friend's husband looked at it and goes, this thing's in really good shape. And I'm like, mine. It became my desk. I had to quick run it back home then. But it was mine. It was my desk. And I was like, yes, my desk. Perfect. I love it. My desk, perfect. I loved it. But suffice it to say, it's still up there and I want it back. So I could legit put some stuff on there again and actually use that as a quote the devil, use it for what it was being used for, which I would love to do because I actually did like that desk. So I'm going to get that down. But my one goal was to grab my chair, and I'm starting to feel like that's not going to be viable anymore. So it's fine. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to look around and get a better chair. Walmart has a really nice gaming chair, but I am not willing. I don't even think I could get it home in the car, to be honest with you. I mean, I probably could, but I don't know if I can. Worst case scenario, I'll see what I can find on like Office Max or Office Depot, and I could just go that route, or Staples and all that, and see what I can find. But that's down the road. Jessica problem, and this is a right now I'm looking into this Jessica problem because I just want a better. I want a futon in my room. I want a damn couch. I want to be able to sit on a couch and do stuff instead of laying on my bed, and then I can give my mom the more comfortable bed, and then she can have a bit of luxury because I'm tired of her sleeping on that busted ass mattress. That is just like sad. And she has been dealing with the majority of the crap from the family for years, and the fact that I just took the bed because at the time that's what was in there, I feel like it's not right. And I should legit give her I should legit give her the better bed. And I feel like she does need it. She does deserve it. So that is my goal. That's why I want to move that bed over into my mom's room. And then she can have and it's the one that you guys have seen it. It's the bed that I'm usually sitting on for my live streams. So suffice it to say, that's the bed that I want to move into her room. Because in all fairness, and I gotta talk a little louder because there's an idiot over here playing music. In all fairness, she deserves that, and I could sit on a couch and do my live streams. I could sit on a couch and play games. I could sit on a couch and do a lot of stuff. I don't have to sit on a bed and do that stuff. I can sit on anything else and do that, which is exactly what I'm planning to do. But it's just mostly I have to get the couch moved, which is I need to get it bought and then get the bed moved. So there's that. But thank you guys for joining me for this very boring Jessica Drives, where I was just talking about futons and sofa beds. And that's like all we talked about. It's like the entire video was futons and sofa beds, and I'm just like, oh, it's cool. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I'm having a fun time actually. But yep. But that's my goal. At least for the time being, that's my goal. This week's payday. I mean, I did think about like a beanbag chair in my room, but then I remembered that Twix does have the tendency to come into my room, and I don't want her to scratch up my beanbag chair, and then I'm out of chair and I'm out $40 because the beanbag chair is like $40, whereas the futon is scratch resistant. I looked at it. I read the description on their website. I read the reviews, and I'm like, cool, scratch resistant, perfect. That's just what I need. Scratch resistant couch bed so that my cat doesn't destroy it. And then just give my mom the other bed. I wonder if they're going to be working on this weird thing today. and I'm going to lunch because, yeah, I gotta admit they're doing a pretty good job of it, but I'm just kind of curious what they're building. I'm betting it's a garage or a holding shed for like construction equipment, maybe the snow removal equipment, stuff like that, because the foundation isn't that big. So it seems like it's legit just enough room to throw in like some machines, like a backhoe or two, maybe lawn equipment. It's not that big of a, it's not that huge, it's not that big. I wish I knew what it was. I'd love to ask them, but I keep not doing that. I really should, but yeah. I should legit ask them, what are you building? What is this over here? Because I'm kind of curious what they're building. But anyway, guys, I'm at work. I'll catch you later.